Well, I'm here with another World of Warcraft video. Today we're going to be talking about two farms that you can do right now that are really good for the 20th anniversary World of Warcraft celebration. Before we do that though, don't forget to check out goldcapped.com. There's a lot of good gold making guides over there, as well as a members only Discord where you're going to really learn a lot. There's a link in the description down below, as well as a discount code. Don't forget, if you want to support this channel, you can sign up to be a member or leave a super thanks. Two things, let's get right into them so you can get out there and start farming and making some gold. The Bloodfin Catfish right here, it is currently going for 618 gold. Now to farm these, we're going to need to go to Deadwind Pass. Fastest way to get to Karazhan in the Deadwind Pass is going to be to use your Dalaran Hearthstone. If you don't have one of those, you just need to come to the Legion Dalaran. You're going to come to this middle building here, and you're going to step on this transporter, and we're just going to take the portal. All this should look familiar, especially in the War Within, because a lot of stuff happens right here. But if we come down here, right here, portal to Karazhan, and that is going to port you right here to Karazhan, and you are now in Deadwind Pass. Once you're in Deadwind Pass, you just want to fly up here to the little river, and you're essentially just going to be farming in the river. Now, these catfish don't spawn in pools, so you're just going to be throwing your line, and yeah, when the bobber goes off, you're going to be pulling it up. And that's essentially how we're going to do this. The fish are a little bit rare, so how many you can get per hour is going to be totally dependent on however many hit your line. The small flame sack, which is needed for a quest, and right now you can see it's going for almost 1700 gold, but historically it's between 88 and like 178 gold. So right now is the time to do it. Now to farm these, we're actually going to be farming Dire Maul. And if I were you, I would actually check your bags already, because a few weeks ago was the classic time walking, and a lot of people were running Dire Maul. So you may have some of these laying around in your bags that you didn't know about. But if you want to get these on farm right now to make the gold, then we're going to need to go to Feralis. The best way to get to Feralis is, if you are a druid, you can actually dreamwalk, and it is going to take you into the Emerald Dreamway, where there is a portal for Feralis, and then you just fly over to the instance. If you are not, you can certainly just go ahead and take a portal over here to the Caverns of Time in Tanarsh from your main city, and then fly over to Feralis. And then we're going to go from there to Dire Maul, which is right here in the middle of the map. Now, Dire Maul is a pretty big place. It's got several entrances. So what we want to do is go over here to the west one first. So from this spot here, you fly into the left over here, and we're going to go through this portal right here. So there's a few different places where we're going to get these mobs at. They're called the Eldritch Darters. What I would recommend doing is making a macro. You can hit escape, go to macro, and then you're just going to go to like create new if you don't already have one, and then name it. I have one right here. So you're going to do /TAR and then Eldritch Dart, and then /cast whatever spell it is. Like for me, I'm going to use Moonfire. I'm just going to put that on my bar right here. You can actually see, if I press that, it'll say you have no target. But once you start getting closer, it'll actually mark it on your map, and it'll tell you, like, oh, the target is out of sight, and you can sort of see where you need to go. So see right there, it says out of range. It's because they're up top here somewhere. So we're just coming this way, and you can see right here where I'm targeting it, Eldritch Darter, right around the corner here. And as soon as I get in range, it's going to cast my Moonfire. And those are the mobs that we're looking for. Now, there's not a whole lot of them, which is, of course, why this is so, like, expensive here. You see out of range, right up here, because it's up top. So we're just going to keep making our way around, and we're going to go up top. And you can see there's one here, there's one over here, there's one right there. So as soon as we're in range, just burns it down. Now, I do recommend doing this on a character. If you're not doing it on a druid, do it at least on a character like a death knight or a monk, something that you can port out to like your home little spot there, and then port back in. Because if you're just walking around Dire Maul the whole time, and like in and then out farming these, it's going to take a while. Just the actual travel time of it. So you can see there was just a few there, and then all you have to do is use your ability, in this case Dreamwalk. Right click your portrait, reset all instances, hit yes, and then Dreamwalk back or whatever it is that you have. I think DKs they port to like their main like Death Knight city, and then they can come back, and then monks go to their like Peak of Serenity or something, then they can come back. And then you're right outside of the instance, and you just run in and do it again. You can also go into this one over here, do the same thing, make sure you have your macro. Just follow this path around. Same thing. You're just going upstairs. And then you're in the same spot. The drops on these are going to be completely random. It's all RNG, but in 2 runs, I did manage to get one. So took a couple minutes, but 1,700 gold, that's pretty good. Just go out, reset, rinse, and repeat. Hope this helps somebody. Don't forget to sub. Have fun playing the game. And until next time, I'll catch you all later.